Barnstable presents a really unique opportunity for kids. It's this great mixture of a safe, warm, welcoming family for your kid to be a part of, but also for them to get a great education too.
The Barnstable culture is just one of warmth, excitement, inclusivity, energy, passion for learning. And it's something that you can really feel when you enter the building and enter our halls.
We greet everybody every day with a smile. We're excited. We're passionate about what we do. We want to make a difference. We care about our students and our families.
We're CJ's parents.
He was always this confident, vibrant, happy kid. And by mid-4th grade, he was just not himself anymore. And he never wanted to go to school.
When we first came here, we met the staff and we both looked at each other and we're like, okay, he needs to be here.
Barnstable really made it their mission to make sure that I felt accepted here. And that is so unique.
Just that spark was back in his eye, that smile was back.
And it turned out to be the best choice that we ever made.
What makes us really different is the relational approach that we take. So the goal for us really is to make sure that our teachers get to really know each individual student, and that's the difference.
I was in a public school before this, and I was just really struggling in school because it was just such a big classroom. I always got put in the class with 27 kids. You can't get the individualized help that Barnstable gives you.
Our average size for a class is 8 to 10 students, and this is done very purposefully because we really want to be able to allow for our students to get to know our teachers and our teachers to get to know our students.
I was in a school not that far from here, and I hated going to school. I tried to make friends, but it was just not working.
Barnstable has been just an answer to prayers.
One of the things that's really wonderful about Barnstable is that it provides, even with this small school, a lot of the things that you would get in a larger public school. There's a prom, there's a parent group, so there's stuff to participate in for everyone.
I played basketball and softball. I love to sing and dance.
We have guitars, basses, keyboards. We're able to produce professional studio level recordings.
I'm not really good at anything social. This one kid in particular named Charles, we had most of our classes together. He was like, oh, hey, what's your name? And we just started a conversation and we found common interests. Charles is one of our best friends now.
It's so easy for students to slip through the cracks in a bigger school. The EDGE program at Barnstable is a one-to-one learning program where you have a certain class that's more focused to an individual student rather than a small group setting.
With the EDGE program, they understand, okay, this is where we have the gap here. And they know that because they're one-on-one with her and she could readily say, hey, I don't get what I'm doing here.
It's me and another teacher. There's no other students. I personally think that's way better for me because I get a little bit of anxiety. But now I'm like, it's just me and a teacher. Let's go.
If you have any interest in really making progress in a particular area, this is the way to do it. I can be teaching pretty much the same thing, but with a different approach for each kid. Whether you're teaching math, English, science, history, or computers, that has got to be the approach that you have.
Barnstable has changed me so much. I'm able to make friends and be confident and be outgoing and also be happy with my own academic ability because I struggled with that before.
I'm happy to come to work. It is the reward of seeing a kid come in here so down on himself and then graduate and go to amazing schools.
When I first started looking at colleges, I didn't take it too seriously. And Barnstable, people like Miss Soblick, people like Miss Kirschenbaum took me and they were like, look, you can't slack off about this. This is your future. They made sure that everything was in line so that I had the best chance at success. I got plenty of scholarship money and offers from other colleges. Barnstable really gave me that second chance to be able to turn into the person that I wanted to become.
We feel so invested in these kids and connected to these kids. It's always emotional to see a class graduate. When you truly see a student for who they are, their uniqueness, their strengths, their areas of struggle, and they know that you see them and appreciate them, that is when the true learning can happen.
You will never find a school like Barnstable. To me, it's like home.
It really brought me back. It showed me what school was supposed to be like.
I was able to achieve more because I had that support in my life.